a mission from head chef Ryan here. Gonna be doing some sort of office breakfast cookout. Ryan, muck and hern. Boom. Pancakes, subject title. Mix Krusteaz brand. Autocorrect? I figure there will be between 10 to 20 folks chowing this down, maybe more. Jim Jordan loves pancakes more than his own mother, so he may eat 10 to 20 himself. Milk for the mix, bacon, eggs, sausage. Actually, sausage is spelled snossage. Snossage. Maybe something for Ryan. Cheese. Alright, Patrick, cut a egg. Make her go home. Is that all they have? Perfect. That's your deal. Chef Ryan, what say you this morning?
Let's make pancakes. I gotta flip that one, it's gonna be burnt.
Good flip.
This bacon's really thin, Jim.
Oh, well, no, I picked the all-natural stuff. You know, those pigs are on an all-natural diet.
Yep.
And they get a little bit skinnier, but
It's better for you. We flipped the breaker.
Just chocolate.
is there an occasion, or you just feel
It's Wednesday, my dude. Wednesday.
Smell it all the way in there.
You want some of that? You don't want any pancakes missing.
Oh man, I needed you right.
I cooked you 2 damn pancakes.
There we go.
In the same pancake?
Morning, Scott. Jimmy, Ryan literally told me you like pancakes more than... How are we doing on eggs over here? A couple of fresh blueberries. That looked good.
Because it was.
That 15-degree air coming in, and then it kind of messes up the pancakes on the right.
For that way the blueberry, the inside cooks thoroughly. We want to get that to an internal 112 degrees.
You're gonna get one of those new M&Ps?
The 2.0?
The 2.0?
Look at this beautiful mound of strips. Every time I lay one down, it's like the first time.
Bacon is not only just a good food by itself, it also makes a good seasoning.
Ruben just threw Lanyakers into the mix. Ruben, where did you get those?
From one of the 4 Wisconsin deer we got last year.
Drop this one.
Yeah, I just rinsed it off and I'm going to sear it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're really meant to be fried on a griddle or anything. They're kind of meant to be eaten cold, but
Hey, why not?
it's cured meat.
And if
that
you
bad.
sizzle it in all the bacon juice, how can you go wrong?
Well, the answer to that is you can't go wrong.
Ryan, I figured we'd throw a little nugget of information in here. Let's say someone's looking to get into Western hunting, right? Western hunting is a big market of ours.
So hot right now.
So hot right now.
Ryan's never done it.
Someone's never done it. Yeah, Ryan has never done it. Someone's just getting into it.
Yeah.
What's the first thing to do? Let's say they don't even have any equipment. What do they need to get? Where do they need to go? How do they need to get the
First
tag?
thing
It's
to do-
overwhelming.
It is, but it's not that big of an undertaking. I would tell you this: pick a quarry wherever it's going to be. You know, don't necessarily even settle on the state unless you're about that. If you want to hunt in a particular state, sure, let's do that. But pick a quarry. So my first Western hunt, 2007, it was mule deer in western South Dakota, and literally threw a dart at a map, found a place, found a guy that knew a guy, and we went out for a late November rifle hunt. It was cold. It was a huge learning experience. I brought way too much stuff. I also brought a straight spotting scope, which I immediately regretted and sold and got an angle for. But it got me hooked, and that's what it took. You just need to go out and try it, because it's not this huge foray or this undertaking that's going to put you out tens and tens of thousands of dollars. It's not the case. If you get a buddy, you got a good truck, split gas, split food, bring a tent, skip the hotel, you can do it on the cheap too. You know, I was in South Dakota again this year after mule deer, and looked at my entire hunt, all things considered, tags, gas, and food, I was under $800 for the whole thing.
Oh, solid.
So, yeah.
That's a lot less than I think a lot of people would probably assume.
Absolutely.
So, you know, mule deer seems to be a popular one. I hear a lot of people talk about heading after mule deer. Is that like a good first big game to go after out west?
It
or
is.
I mean,
I think if I was to pick the species for the new hunter, if you wanted something that gives you a lot of things, like a lot of game to look at, a lot of country to cover, stalking, spotting, etc., go with pronghorn. It's always kind of a target-rich environment, so to speak. They're fun to chase, they're fun to hunt. They're not easy to hunt, but they're not, you know, they're not super hard to hunt either, I guess. So you won't feel demoralized if you don't get one on the first day. So yeah, I'd probably say pronghorn would be my first pick for the new Western hunter.
that's also like a true Western hunt. I mean, you can't get pronghorn in Wisconsin or, you know, anywhere in Midwest. I mean, that's definitely
Anywhere in the
out
world,
west,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Unique onto our continent.
Awesome, awesome. What kind of, you know, like my rifle, my optic, what kind of optic do I need to consider when I'm going out west?
A lot of times we get people have the tendency to go with something really high magnification, and that's not my preference. I like something kind of in that intermediate mag, you know, 2.5 to 10, 4 to 16, somewhere in there. You know, get something with a reticle that's got like subtensions in it, a BDC. This last season I shot the new Razor HD LH with the HSR4 reticle, and that was a real treat. But otherwise, I've shot the dead hole BDC for a long time too, long before even coming to Vortex, and that's done me very well on mule deer and antelope both. So I would say that, you know, anything in that, ooh, you see that save there?
Nice work.
Borderline. We'll let those have a minute. But anything that's, you know, moderately powered and has good optics, you're good to go.
It's something that everyone should try.
Absolutely.
And then, I mean, if you're into hunting, you're probably going to get hooked.
Oh, unquestionably, it is so in my blood. After the first time, I don't know how I ever hunted before.
Did you know, Ryan, along that same line of thinking that you're with the Western hunting,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people that maybe haven't done it before or maybe live further east, they feel like, oh, that's this thing, someday I'm going to do it. Like, it's on that quote-unquote bucket list. I'm going to do this one time. It's not a one-time thing, or it shouldn't be, right? I mean, like Ryan said, there's so much information out there. There's so many amazing resources with the internet. You can do the research. You can figure out a good set of gear that's going to get you through without bringing too much stuff. You know, pick your essentials. And along with that, I mean, you can learn. There's just so much information about units and tags and draws that just wasn't available even 10 years ago. And just go. I mean, even like we're cooking the self roast on the smoke day. Never done it before. Gonna do it. Probably gonna learn a lot. Might turn out great. Might turn out not so great. But we're gonna learn something from it. That's just anything in life. In the words of Dumb and Dumber, just go, man. Just go.
So many extension cords. Well, kitchen's pretty much back to normal. It was a good day.
Fine day.